every time I turn around, there's something in the news about bad parents. So I went out and found some pictures of the worst parents in the world for you to judge. Let me know what you think. Here's a dad that's taking his kids on a bike ride with them strapped to the side of a bike. If dad lays the bike down, you literally have a 50-50 shot at survival. I mean, is this how they flip a coin in Mexico? 2 of you are going out with daddy, only 1 of you are coming back. And who crocheted that carrier? Did grandma think this was a good idea? Here is another of the worst parents in the world. You've got little Timmy strapped on the back of the bike with all his safety gear on, and then you decide to pick up a piece of plywood from the hardware store. It's obvious this kid isn't comfortable, and you have these 2 people just standing there watching. Hey Vlad, why don't you flag down the rider and help the kid out, instead of just standing there with your hands on your hips like you're in a Beyonce video. Speaking of the worst parents, this mom is posing for a photo with her daughter and having her pull her bikini into her crack and spank her. Nothing like teaching your kids the facts of life, you know, one family photo at a time. The worst part about this is that they had to leave the trailer park just to rent a hotel room so they could use the pool. Some parents have no sense. This poor kid has his hat pulled down over his eyes. I'm guessing to shield him from whatever his terrible parents are doing in the bed across the room. They took the time to take this picture, I'm sure thinking it was cute. The problem is they failed to notice that they left him there so long that he pissed all down the front of his pants. I just hope he left him a surprise in the back. Maybe then they'll learn from the mistake. Here's a bad parent teaching their kid what happens when you don't eat all of your veggies. You don't put your kids in a dog kennel. That shit can be traumatic. Maybe they're just trying to get him ready for a life behind bars due to shitty parenting. Or maybe he asked, where's daddy? Either way, mom will probably have a future like this lined up for herself very soon. This dad couldn't be bothered to put his daughter in a cart and get his groceries. Instead, he decided to just pile the entire frozen food section on her and casually stroll through the store. The most disturbing part about this is that no one seems to notice aside from the person snapping the picture. Then again, maybe they were just trying to take a picture of the deal on batteries and this bad parent got in the way. Some parents are just bad parents. This guy got an idea for a funny picture at the expense of his newborn. Don't worry, they're too young to remember being put on a bun with lettuce, picked up and pretended to be eaten. Then again, maybe this isn't one of those worst parents at all. Maybe this is the leader of some kidnapping, cannibalistic sandwich cult, and this is the picture for their Facebook page. Here's a parent dragging your kid around like a piece of luggage. In what country is this okay? This is the same kind of mom that'll yell at her kid to stand up straight and practice good posture. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. She's probably headed to the grocery store. It looks like she's still got some room left in the basket. I found this picture of bad parenting on badparenting.org. Go figure. This mom is teaching her kids that it's okay to be rude and swear regardless of their age. From left to right, it reads as such. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Oh, look, a bird. These parents have adopted a child and they're treating him to a beer bong. This is a terrible idea. Not only should you not be giving your kids alcohol at this age, but you shouldn't be trying to feed them upside down yet either. Hell, this kid can't even use a fork yet, and you think it's a good idea to hold him upside down? I wonder if the kid's even conscious for the photo. I mean, this was the 15th take and all, and dad kept dropping him. Here's another dad teaching his kid that alcohol is cool. Dad's got a 5th of Grey Goose vodka, and he gave a small single serving to his kid. Even the kid wants to get away from him. Look how he has to hold him by the wrist just to keep him there. Quit spending all your money on alcohol, teeth, and Crocs, and get the poor kid a shirt. Now, I'm not saying that you're one of the worst parents if your kids drink. I'm just saying that you're one of the worst parents if you force feed them booze to get them to go to sleep, or because you think it's cool. Knocking your kid out with beer is never okay, but I haven't slept in weeks. Maybe you should have thought of that before you decided to become a parent. Just because you cry yourself to sleep every night with a bottle of Jack doesn't mean your kids have to. I mean, for God's sake, you're sitting on a pee mat. Okay, so these parents have their child sandwiched between them on a motorcycle. Notice, although not wearing shoes or barely any clothes, the parents made sure to get their helmets on, leaving the child completely exposed should they get in a wreck. I hate to say it, but this kid would probably be better off. I mean, rather than have to be raised by these 2 irresponsible idiots. Here we have this dad giving his kid a crash course on the birds and the bees with a Playboy magazine. If you notice, the kid is looking at it like it's a menu for the Sizzler. So much milk and not a drop to drink. This has to be almost torture for the kid, literally holding the carrot in front of him, just out of reach. I'm sure they're just reading the articles. I'm not one to make fun of someone for being fat, unless of course your fatness starts to endanger the lives of others. This poor kid is literally smashed into her bike seat with nothing more than her doll to shield her from this rotund bottom. I mean, I guess it's good that mom is trying to get some exercise and taking her kid along for inspiration. Let's just hope mom didn't have Chipotle last night. Thanks for watching the video, guys. More World's Worst to come. If you find me amusing, please subscribe to my channel, and if you like the video, please share it everywhere. If you have something to say it in the comments section down below, and I make new videos every week. So until I see you guys next time, thanks for watching.